Hey everyone, how you guys doing? So today I'm going to talk about the top 5 jobs that are available still during the pandemic, and they're actually having a very good pay and you don't need a degree to apply to this job. So first job that I'm going to talk about is a truck driver position. I know you guys probably will think that this is a crazy thing and who would like to drive the truck? It's a hard job to do, hard job to perform. But I am actually had a chance to speak to lots of the people who were truck drivers a while back when I was having my customs company back in Ukraine, and it's a pretty exciting job. I mean, obviously, if you're a family man, it's a little harder to operate or become a truck driver. But if you're single, I think this is a pretty exciting job. First of all, you get to travel for free. You go from state to state, you meet new people, you see new places. That's the first thing. Second thing, it pays well. I mean, I just heard that about the starter position. First of all, you don't need a degree, and the starting position is about 8K per month, which is pretty decent pay if you won't be using a specific set of knowledge that is required before, and pretty much you'll have fun traveling around, seeing new places. I mean, in my view, traveling gives you even more sometimes than any kind of education will give you, because you experience it firsthand. You get to know new places that other people haven't been seen to, and you get to know how things works in different states. Personally, I was lucky to visit about 30 different countries overseas: China, India, Europe, and I've learned a lot from traveling, especially in the places that are far, like China, like India. You see things that makes your mind shift. You see new things like huge population, especially those two countries. When I was traveling to India and China, I saw how overpopulated the whole planet will become, and those are actually two different scenarios of what can happen with the whole planet. Because in India, as you know, India is considered to be a third world country, although I have a lot of friends from there and I love India. But it's really heartbreaking how people live there. First of all, there is still a caste system, which is crazy. You can just Google it. I won't be talking about it right now, how the traditional society operates there. And there has been a scandal a couple of days ago, I believe, in some Silicon Valley companies like Facebook, Google, where the expats from India were trying to operate under same caste system rules here in America, which is crazy. I mean, unthinkable. Anyway, same population approximately they have in China, but discipline they have there and the system that the society operates is really incredible. That actually made China to shift in global economic and to become the second world economic center, second world economic country. This shows that if we will have the systems in place and the discipline, the whole world has actually quite bright future. I'm not saying that China has a bright future, because they still have the bad governance and they're oppressing lots of national minorities, which is not going to end well in my view. But as from the economic standpoint, I think they did a very good job, especially lifting lots of people from poverty, creating new opportunities for people who had no those opportunities prior of China shifting their economic strategies closer to capitalism. This truck driving thing, it comes with a free perk of the traveling, and I think it's still a good thing. Second position that I was going to talk about that also does not require the degree as a QA tester. If you don't know what's that, it's kind of the quality assurance testing, but most of the time it's based on the web programming. So basically there are lots of short courses in the internet that gives you opportunity to study for a month or two, or sometimes for 3 months, and those courses are most of the time not available in lots of colleges. Or you can just go on YouTube and Google the QA testing, learn yourself, and then start applying to different positions. So pay starts about 5K per month, I believe. Sometimes it could be less, sometimes it could be more, but if you really develop the skill, you become a lead QA tester, sometimes you can get about 100K per year. So basically, no degree required, is still available, is still popular, because the tech companies are always in rise, and especially now during pandemic, tech companies are rising, and I think that it's actually a good opportunity. Lots of my friends started to educate themselves on this, and I'm even considering learning QA testing myself whenever I'll have a time. The third position or job opportunity is appliance repair. Now, you might think that you need some kind of education. In fact, if you were going to repair the HVAC related stuff, air conditioners, heating systems, then most of the time you might need some kind of college education, about a year or so, maybe one semester. But other appliances, they don't actually require you to have college degree per se. Instead, you can go to the short courses again, probably months or 2 months or 3 months, and have your certificate, and then go start to work to lots of companies that are hiring, or you can start your own service business. Pretty much this business, as all other businesses, had their damages, but comparing to most of the businesses, they are still doing not that bad, I think, because people are still using appliances, and they still keep breaking, and people need other people to fix this. So basically, I think this position is still has a very good demand. The fourth position is a property manager. Now, you again might think that, come on, like the people are not renting out, people are trying to stay at the places where they're staying in. But actually, since I'm related to property management, I see that although people started to move out less, there is a still huge move from the big cities like LA, like New York, to the suburbs or the smaller cities, especially New York City, since they were affected primarily when the pandemic started. Lots of people shut down their businesses and started to move to other states like Florida, where there is no taxes. And again, considering that they're renting the new properties, the property management is always required. Fifth position that I was going to talk about is online gigs, like editing or trading online. Most of the time they are available on the sites like Upwork or Fiverr. I recommend personally Upwork because it's little more higher quality people there, and you can literally do anything online nowadays, starting from customer service, ending up with the editing job. All of the skills are available on YouTube most of the time, and that's pretty much easy to learn kind of gigs. That's why they call them a gig and not actual jobs. But I know lots of people who are doing this as their full-time jobs and earning pretty decent money. Basically, if you know what you're doing, if you're always studying, if you're always trying to improve yourself, then it makes sense to dominate in this area. And the best advertising is word of mouth. When the people will see that you're doing the perfect job, they will start to recommend you. Like me on YouTube channel, I can recommend someone if I see they are doing the good job. And obviously the word starts to spread, and people start to look for the people like yourself, or the people who perform well. And after that, those people are getting pretty much high inquiry volume, which is good for their business.